All right, Lo Rocha here. You know, at the start of every single month, there's only one place I look to get the real pulse on the global tech cycle, and that's South Korea. So you're going to want to listen very closely because what these numbers are telling us today is a massive signal for stocks like Nvidia and Micron. Okay, so let's get right into it. Now, at first glance, the data, it looks absolutely explosive, but there's a huge anomaly, a major disconnect hiding just under the surface, something that I guarantee you most of the market is completely missing right now. So here's the headline that everyone and their brother is reading today. South Korea shatters export records, crossing the $700 billion mark in 2025. I mean, sounds fantastic, right? A super bullish headline. But is that headline really telling you the whole story? Or is it lying to you? See, when you're managing real money, your money, you've got to ask these tough questions. And this slide right here, it reveals the market's complete split personality. Just look at this. On the left, you've got the price story, and it's an absolute explosion. Key memory prices for DDR4 are up. Get this, 588.9%. NAND is up 175.4%. Insane numbers. But then you look at the right side, the reality. Physical shipments, they crawled up by a measly 1.8%. So let me be crystal clear here. This is not a boom in how much stuff we're selling. This is a boom in what we're charging for it. This image just illustrates the point perfectly, doesn't it? The dollar value, yeah, it's soaring. It makes the balance sheets look fantastic. But the actual number of containers, the physical volume moving through these ports, it's telling a totally different story. It's barely moving. We have to understand this. This is a price-driven market, not a volume-driven one. That distinction is everything. So, okay, we know we have to look past the big shiny headline number. That's critical. But even this price-driven story isn't the same across the board. To find the real opportunities, we have to dig deeper. We have to find the secrets hidden inside the sectors. You know, the details that the rest of the market hasn't even noticed yet. And boom, here's our first major plot twist. The whole world is obsessed with the EV market, right? Well, it's faltering. It's down 13.6%. But look at this. Old school hybrid technology, it's having a massive comeback, surging an incredible 53.8% just in December. This is a huge reversal, and it shows you where consumer demand is really shifting, something a lot of people are just totally ignoring. Okay, so secret number 2 is all about where the growth is happening. And this is fascinating. Exports to the big guys, the US and China, they're actually down. The real action, the new money, is in these new frontiers. We're seeing growth into the ASEAN bloc up 7.4%, and the CIS region, that's the Commonwealth of Independent States, it's just exploding up 18.6%. Think about that. The map of global trade is literally being redrawn right in front of our eyes. You know, when I see a pattern like this, soaring prices but flat volume, alarm bells just start ringing in my head, because this isn't the first time I have seen this exact playbook before. So of course I went back and checked the database, and this pattern, it is a perfect mirror image of December 2017. Back then, it was the exact same story. A huge supply shortage in memory chips made prices go through the roof. And what was the result? A massive, massive rally in the SOX Semiconductor Index. Today, it's the insane demand for AI that's creating the exact same shortage. For stocks like Nvidia and Micron, history isn't just rhyming, it's screaming. All right, that's the what and the why. Now for the most important part, the what to do next. Here is your battle plan for tonight's US trading session. No ambiguity, just the plan. It's really simple, and it breaks down into 2 scenarios. First, the bull case. If these memory prices stay strong and the market finally catches on to this data, then you treat any pre-market dip on SOX, Nvidia, or Micron as a straight-up buying opportunity. It's a clear signal for them. But you always need a trapdoor. That's the bear case. If you see NASDAQ futures break key support levels, you have to be ready to act. We're already seeing weakness in tariff-sensitive spots like steel, which is down 10.7%, and auto parts, down 2.1%. In those areas, you need to have your exit plan ready to go. And finally, I'm going to give you one number, just one. This is your critical exit signal. This is the number that tells you, without a doubt, when this whole party is over. That number is $15 billion. Write it down. That is your monthly semiconductor export threshold. If you ever see the export data from South Korea drop below that level, the price-driven supercycle is officially done. It's over. And that is your signal to get out. No questions asked. No emotion, just execution. So please, don't let the headlines fool you. Dig into the numbers, because they never lie. Trust the volume, trust the price. This is Low Rasha, signing off.